Whereupon it follows that life in general is given to people not for themselves, but that this life is necessary for the said higher cosmic purposes, in consequence of which great nature watches over this life so that it may flow in a more or less tolerable form, and takes care that it should not prematurely cease. Do not we, people, ourselves also feed, watch over, look after, and make the lives of our sheep and pigs as comfortable as possible? Do we do all this because we value their lives for the sake of their lives? No. We do all this in order to slaughter them one fine day and to obtain the meat we require, with as much fat as possible. In the same way, nature takes all measures to ensure that we shall live without seeing the terror, and that we should not hang ourselves, but live long, and then, when we are required, she slaughters us. Under the established conditions of the ordinary life of people, this has now already become an immutable law of nature. There is in our life a certain very great purpose, and we must all serve this great common purpose. In this lies the whole sense and predestination of our life. All people, without exception, are slaves of this greatness, and all are compelled willy-nilly to submit and to fulfil without conditions or compromise what has been predestined for each of us by his transmitted heredity and his acquired being. Now, after all that I have said, returning to the chief theme of the lecture read here today, I wish to refresh your memory about what has several times been referred to in defining man, the expressions real man and a man in quotation marks, and in conclusion to say the following. Although the real man who has already acquired his own eye, and also the man in quotation marks who has not, are equally slaves of the said greatness, yet the difference between them, as I have already said, consists in this, that since the attitude of the former to his slavery is conscious, he acquires the possibility, simultaneously, with serving the all-universal actualizing, of applying a part of his manifestations according to the providence of great nature for the purpose of acquiring for himself imperishable being, whereas the latter, not cognizing his slavery, serves, during the flow of the entire process of his existence, exclusively only as a thing which, when no longer needed, disappears for ever.